Welcome back, Snarkers. I'm Tracy, and this is Reality Snark. Please hit like and subscribe and help me out so I can keep telling you what I think about this shit show of a family. Is that a little harsh? I can be a little harsh sometimes. I'm feeling a little harsh today. This is season 2, episode 4, Carving into Polygamy. It's a Halloween episode. I love Halloween, and I will watch just about any show's Halloween episode. I really will. When it gets to be around mid-September, I start looking through all the streaming services, looking for who's got all the good Halloween episodes, because I love it. And Christine is adorable when she says, "Halloween's my favorite holiday." Me too, girl. I love it. And in this episode, they take the kids to a park to have a pizza party. And then they're going to this huge pumpkin patch for all the kids to pick out pumpkins. Now, I can't remember where I heard this, but I heard that TLC paid for all this, which is great because, man, when you got to feed that many people and get that many pumpkins, I mean, I buy maybe 1 or 2 pumpkins during the holiday. And I mean, man, pumpkins are expensive. What happened to the pumpkin produce? I don't know. It's gotten really high. And really hard to find the good ones too, because I like mine really round and really orange, and it can be hard to find. So they go to the park and they're having pizza and they're having a great time. Looks like they got a little something for everybody. And there's a good bit of footage in this episode of the kids. And I noticed that whenever Logan speaks on camera, and I'm pretty sure that this is for the most part of the series, whenever he speaks, he's always very, very positive and speaks with an air of authority. And I guess this comes from being the oldest and having been given a lot of responsibility. But I think he also knows that he's close to having a foot out the door, and he just wants to make things as easy as possible till he can get the hell out of there. And I noticed that Robin's daughter, Brianna, cries and acts like a little brat. And poor little Savannah, little baby Savannah, was so precious, is trying to comfort her. And the fact that I know that they get bigger and Brianna sticks her nose in the air whenever Savannah is around at school really just pisses me off. She was a little snot from the word go. And the kids, the older kids discuss the fact that it seems as if Robin's kids have been raised very differently. They've been raised a lot more gently and tend to get upset more easily. Whereas they're more of a rough and tumble sort, and they are used to ribbing each other and playing rough and, you know, acting like normal brothers and sisters in a family. I love seeing the kids when they're little. I do. I mean, it's so precious to see, you know, most of these kids, well, all the kids really, except for Robin's 2 younger ones. They're all young adults now. And seeing them as little kids is so precious, and it makes me think about how quickly childhood goes by. I recently realized that my child, who will be 10 later this year, is only 3 years away from becoming a teenager. He's still a little boy to me. This is going so fast. Back to the show, I can see the cracks in Cody and Mary's relationship pretty early on. And I notice in this episode, you know, Cody always wants to be in control. He wants to be in charge. He wants to be looked to for advice. But Mary is a very strong, opinionated woman, and she likes to tell Cody, no, I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do it my way. Boy, he does not like that at all. So that was probably the beginning of their problems. Cody wants to be Sammy Hagar for Halloween, and I thought this was funny. He's standing there talking about how he wants to be Sammy Hagar, and Mariah Leon looks confused and says, "Who is Sammy Hagar?" If your kids don't know who Sammy Hagar is, then you're not raising your kids right. All I'm saying. The kids have fun carving pumpkins. They spread out a bunch of sheets outside in the backyard, and they get all their pumpkins together, and each kid wants to do theirs up in their own way, and it's really cute and it's really fun. It seems as if the wives and Logan are in charge of this, because all Cody does is kind of stand around looking befuddled. I mean, that man looks like he's in a constant state of thinking, how to get here? I mean, he just zoning out. I really don't like seeing this scene. A father should get in there and get his hands in some pumpkins. He should help. He's not engaging with these children at all. Why did you want all these kids if you're not going to engage with them, if you're not going to do things with them? Just saying. The wives dress as the elements. Christine is air, Robin is water, Janelle is earth, and Mary is fire. And Cody dresses like the sun, because all the elements can't exist without the sun. That seems to be what they're thinking. But I think he just likes the idea of them orbiting around him. Maybe he should have had them be the planets. That would have worked too. Oh well. But it's a Halloween episode. The kids go trick-or-treating. I did notice that when, I believe it was Peyton, comes in with his loot, Cody sticks his hands right in that bag and says, oh, I want something chewy, not chocolate. Let me get some out of your candy. Now, yes, I will admit that as a parent, I expect a few pieces of my kid's Halloween candy too, as payment for taking him out trick-or-treating. But Cody didn't take the kids trick-or-treating. He sat on his lazy ass at home and gave out candy. You didn't earn any of their candy, Cody. You got to go trick-or-treating to earn a few pieces of the candy. That's what I said, and I'm sticking by it. If you are struggling with your mental health, please reach out. Dial 988 to be connected to resources, because you are needed, you are necessary, and you are loved. Have a great day.